Ms. Lin, we meet again. 1 large pork chop noodle soup, 15 wen. Add a fried egg for 2. Scan on the left. Takeout will be ready in 3 minutes. Ms. Lin, I'm Chin Feng. I misjudged you last night. And thank you for looking after my father at the dealership this morning. Oh, Mr. Chin. It's you. As long as the misunderstanding's cleared up. What happened at the dealership was just me doing my job. I wasn't taking special care of him. If you want noodles, sit down and order. If not, please move. You're holding up the line. Assistant Zhao, this is a cashier's check for 50,000 yuan. It's payment for saving my father's life last night. Take it, and don't go around using your status as the Chin family's benefactor. Now we're even. I'll take it. 50 grand for a bowl of noodles? Works for me. Very generous, Mr. Chin. See yourself out. You're just taking it? No polite refusal? Nothing to say? You came to thank me. If I refuse, you look ungrateful. If I accept, you get peace of mind, and I need the money to pay off my loans. We're adults. Fair trade, everyone gets what they need. Why should I play some money means nothing to me act just to fit your stereotype? Did you look into her? Yes. Lin Jing, 28, graduated from a top business school. She's an orphan and had to take out loans to finish college. She works several jobs now to pay them off as fast as possible. Clean record. Extremely capable. At the dealership this morning, she quoted company policy the entire time and got the manager to suspend the employee who started trouble. Lin Jing, interested in a new job? No. I sell cars by day and noodles by night. It's exhausting, but every dollar I make is mine. That gives me peace of mind. Executive assistant to the CEO of Chin Group. 50,000 a month during probation, 100,000 after you're permanent. If you're on a core project, year-end bonuses are separate. 50,000 base? Mr. Chin, what exactly do you want me to do? Chin Group is restructuring internally. I've got parasites around me, plus a bunch of senior employees coasting on tenure and collecting paychecks. I need a blade that's sharp, clear-headed, and impossible to buy off with petty favors. At that salary, your debts will be gone in 6 months. You in? Mr. Chin, I can be your blade, but I have 2 conditions. Let's hear them. First, I answer only to you. No one else, not even a group VP, gets to interfere with my work. Second, if I offend one of your trusted people or elders while cleaning house, you back me completely. Deal. 9 tomorrow morning, CEO's office, top floor of Chin Group. I'll be waiting. Consider this 50 grand my pledge to the job. See you tomorrow, Mr. Chin. Hello. I'm Lin Jing, the new executive assistant joining the CEO's office today. Here are my onboarding documents. Of course, Ms. Lin. One moment. I'll process them now. Does HR not run background checks anymore? Now even a street vendor can get into the CEO's office. Looks like getting suspended at the dealership didn't teach you enough. Lin Jing, don't throw that dealership mess in my face. Let me tell you something. My cousin works in HR at headquarters. One word from her, and I walked straight into an admin supervisor position. But you? You're a salesperson buried in debt. What makes you think you belong at Chin Group? Chin Group hires based on ability, not family connections. Move aside. You're holding up my onboarding. Ability? What ability does a street vendor have? Everyone, you may not know this, but our new hire is drowning in debt. Who knows? Maybe she joined the CEO's office to steal company secrets and sell them off. Supervisor Wang, Ms. Lin's onboarding was approved by senior management. So what? Her background check shows major risks. Under company policy, administration has the right to freeze her onboarding, send her paperwork back. First, my loans are legal, and I've never missed a payment. Second, an employee's finances are private. You're abusing your position to spread rumors in public, which is defamation. Third, Chapter 7 of Chin Group policy clearly states that only legal and internal audit can suspend onboarding. You're just an admin supervisor. Who gave you the authority to overrule a personnel decision from the CEO's office? Don't try to scare me. You're an outsider. What makes you think you can lecture me on the rules? Security. Get security here and throw this troublemaker out. What? All this noise first thing in the morning? Is Chin Group a farmer's market now? Mr. Kin, perfect timing. HR brought in some noodle vendor from who knows where. I was about to have security remove her before she lowers the standards of the CEO's office. Lin Jing, last night at the night market, when you handed over that 50 grand as your pledge, you swore you'd be a good blade. It's your first day, and you can't even get past HR? Mr. Kin, you know her. A dull blade needs brute force to cut through a barrier. You hired me to be a sharp one, so of course I'd follow procedure and see just how rotten Chin Group is inside. Mr. Kin, I didn't know you personally hired her. I was only following the company's security procedures. Lin Jing, I admire your nerve. But the CEO's office doesn't keep people who only know how to talk. You took the job. Now prove your value. This is Rui Hong Tech's financial report. My team has studied it for a week. We know one profit figure doesn't add up, but no one can find the problem. It's exactly 9. You have 30 minutes. Fail to find the hole, and you're scrap metal. Then take your 50 grand and leave. 30 minutes? Mr. Chin, this report has stumped a professional audit team. She's never even prepared a proper financial report. How could she understand it? 30 minutes is too long. 15 will do. The fraud is in their third quarter receivables and shipping records. Go on. Rui Hong Tech manipulated its third quarter report. They inflated profits by 30% and fabricated 5 major transactions. The invoice dates don't match the warehouse shipping dates at all. Some invoices were issued, but there are no shipping records for the goods. It's clearly fake revenue. Tell the head of internal audit to meet me in the conference room in 10 minutes. They missed something this basic for a whole week. Do they even have eyes? As for you, you brought a personal grudge into work and blocked a normal hiring process. Since you mentioned your cousin in HR, internal audit will investigate her too. Go finish your paperwork with HR and leave Chin Group. Mr. Kin, 15 minutes isn't even up yet. Looks like the blade you bought yesterday is pretty sharp. Finish onboarding, then move to the dedicated desk outside my office. Mr. Qin, regarding the component purchase for our core production lines in the second half, several directors and I have reached a consensus. Changhang Materials has supplied us for 5 years. Giving them this 300 million yuan order is still the safest choice. Sign here. I'll personally oversee quality control. Nothing will go wrong. I remember last quarter's budget was 240 million. Same output, but the budget jumped 25%. VP Zhao, are you planning to drink the extra 60 million? Mr. Qin, you can't calculate it that way. Material prices are up across the board. Changhang already gave us the lowest insider rate in the industry. If you replace them with a new supplier and quality problems come up, who takes responsibility? When I helped your father build this company, Chairman Qin always said the supply chain needs stability. VP Zhao, is Changhang really offering the lowest price in the entire industry? What department are you from? What's your name? Who let you in? I'm Lin Jing, the new executive assistant in the CEO's office. Mr. Qin asked me to sit in. Qin Group pays me, so I won't stand by and watch company money flow into certain people's pockets. How dare you? You're slandering a senior executive with no proof. This quote sheet has thousands of parts. You're an inexperienced rookie. Can you even read it? Changhang quoted 1,500 yuan per unit, right? Yes, that's the latest internal price. You're lying. I spent a full year in after-sales service at Xingyao Auto, handling damage estimates for this exact kind of polymer material. Finished parts made from the same material currently retail for only 1,200 yuan. Changhang is selling us raw material for 300 yuan more than a finished part. We haven't even started production, and the numbers are already bleeding red. VP Zhao, this is your lowest price in the industry? The price of a finished part and our raw material floor price aren't the same thing. You're comparing apples and oranges. Changhang Materials' legal representative and largest shareholder is Wang Qiang. My research also shows he owns a shell logistics company. Its registered address happens to be a private property under your name, VP Zhao. Is your so-called stability really about protecting the 60 million in inflated profits Wang Qiang sends your way every year? VP Zhao, anything you'd like to explain? Mr. Qin, that was effective immediately. You're suspended. Cancel Changhang's contract. Have procurement find a new supplier. Meeting adjourned. Nice work. That 50 grand pledge was worth every penny. You're too kind, Mr. Qin. Background checking every company tied to a meeting is basic prep for an executive assistant, but VP Zhao helped Chairman Qin build this company. You suspended him on the spot. Aren't you worried Chairman Qin will come after you? If the old man knew his people worked like this, he'd hit them harder than I did. You brat! I heard you suspended old Zhao in the conference room. Good call. I've been sick of that guy for years, always throwing his seniority around. Hey, kiddo. Why are you dressed like that and what are you doing here? Hello, sir. We meet again. You brat! After that huge misunderstanding at the night market, how did she suddenly end up as your executive assistant? Why didn't you tell me you hired her? I would have thanked her myself. Dad, I already handled what happened that night. I planned to repay her with 50 grand for saving your life, then realized she was talented, so I hired her. She was the one who exposed Zhao's scheme in the conference room. My life is only worth 50 grand to you? You cheap brat? Girl, you did great. If he ever makes things difficult for you at work, use my name. Thank you, sir, but I'd rather earn my place through my work. Good. You've got backbone. We have a Qin family dinner tonight. You're coming with me. That night market was dark and this brat caused a huge misunderstanding. Please join us tonight and let me properly thank you for saving my life. Dad, tonight's family dinner isn't the right place to bring someone. You know what mom's like. What do you mean? She saved my life. That makes her an honored guest of the Qin family. Am I not allowed to invite my own benefactor to dinner? Girl, do an old man a favor. Let's see who dares object. Since you're asking so sincerely, it would be rude of me to refuse. Ha ha ha, it's settled. Come on, sit here. You're our guest of honor today. No one's allowed to neglect you. Old man, your old rules are outdated. It's her first time here. What's the fun in sitting with us two old folks? Mrs. Li, bring Ms. Lin a place setting and seat her right next to Feng. Thank you, Mrs. Qin. Ms. Lin, Feng told me you sold cars and ran a night market stall. Young people who work hard and stay grounded like you are rare now. You're miles ahead of those rich girls who only know how to spend money and have afternoon tea. Thank you, Mrs. Qin. Those 2 jobs really taught me a lot. To do business, you first have to understand everyday life. Exactly. Feng is too cold and reserved. What he needs is your lively, down-to-earth energy. By the way, Lin Jing, a girl as impressive as you, do you have a boyfriend? That's kind of you to ask. I'm single. All my energy is focused on work. Single is good. Feng is single too. One of you is cool and reserved, the other sharp and capable. You're a perfect match. Lin Jing, besides work, keep an eye on Feng's personal life too. Actually, let me decide. Move into his downtown penthouse. It'll make your commute easier, and you can help me keep this workaholic in line. How about it? Mrs. Qin, with that plan, even I feel like Mr. Qin is getting the bad end of the deal. Oh, how so? You know how demanding he is at work. Keeping an eye on his business is exhausting enough. If I also have to be his personal manager after hours, how much overtime would he owe me? Besides, Qin Group pays me for my value at the negotiating table and in financial reports, not in the kitchen or living room. Making me manage his daily life would waste my talent, and Mr. Qin would be the first one worried about the payroll. Oh my, ha ha ha, you really know how to talk. Mom, stop joking.